2010. He took 4th in state in 2000. Nick Cummings from Pleasant Grove has a record of 24-17. It's kind of been the Cinderella story here in this tournament. Comes to us as a 3rd seed and has made his way all the way to the finals tonight. So Cummings, a very strong, very fired up wrestler, has a lot of emotion and a lot of power. Calico, more of a technician, somebody who's going to be able to beat you on the mat and beat you on your feet. So we've got some firecrackers that are going to go off here in this match tonight.
All Timpanogos wrestlers coming out of those Sanderson coaches, so you're looking for guys that are going to be in great shape, going to be great technicians. There we go with a nice setup, good double leg, looking to finish, elevate the hips, looking to improve that position, secure the 2 points first. Now we're lifting, looking for back points, not there yet. 2-point takedown. Timpanogos, always strong, always technical. Gonna cut him, let him go, cut him loose. 2-1. We'll go back on our feet. Got to admire the heart of Cummings. Not afraid to battle, not afraid to get after it. And slow down a little bit. Don't be too anxious. Don't be extending too much. He's active with those hands, but he might be giving up his hips in the process. Young wrestlers, watch those hips, watch those hands in relationship to the hips. There it is. Took a moment, didn't keep his down block happening, allows Calico in on the leg again. Double leg, now he's going to try and improve that to a single. Got a leg in between, needs to get off to the side. Otherwise it'll be a stalemate. Cummings trying to keep that position in tight against. Nope, it goes to his hip, back it goes. There's 2 takedown. That takedown opened up off of Cummings' exuberance to try to reach in a little faster than he was ready. And so he extended himself out, reached a little further with both hands, not keeping a down block. And Calico went right underneath that, got in on the legs and was able to complete that. Nice catch. Cummings trying to sit out. Calico does a good job of just physically holding on to those shoulders and holding him back. Not able to score as time runs out, but able to stop the sit and end any more scoring in that first round. Cummings, great heart, great enthusiasm and excitement to be here and moving at it. But we'll want to watch as the match develops if the technician is able to settle back and better the athlete that seems to be a little more physical.
I once saw Nick Cummings wrestling in a freestyle match last summer and put somebody on his back. I think the kid was fighting. Nick Cummings told him to pin himself. And the kid went on ahead and did his naked ass, and Nick got the pin there. So Nick's had a great tournament, had to beat a couple of real good wrestlers. Done really good to get to the finals tonight. You can't say enough about Randy Calico here. He's got a 3-point lead, 30 seconds into the second period. He's working on an armbar, comes up. Now he's going back to the half. Cummings reaches back for it. You can see how smart and how quick Calico is. Just comes back and goes right to that leg, not to give up anything. Now he's going to come out the back door, make sure he's got everything intact here. He's being real patient, real quiet. That's kind of how you have to do it in a situation like this. When you're coming out the back door, and you've heard us use that phraseology tonight, if that's a word, but that's when you come out, you shoot on the double leg and come out literally the backside of the wrestler, and that's a position where you want to be real patient there. So Calico was patient enough to get the stalemate call, and they'll bring him back to the center and start him off here with about a minute left in the second period.
Nice job just doing a sit from a pretty bad position. There again, boy, Cummings is really an athlete. More physicalness than Calicote. Calicote's a little more technical and at this point ahead in points, but Cummings just came with kind of a switch sit out from a strange position underneath and was able to score that. You would see a lot of wrestlers try points, especially against like we've got here at Timpanogos. So 4-2 match, 26 seconds left in the second round.
Cummings comes on a good shot there. Now again, trying to come out the back door. We're going to have a, well, let's see here. Cummings trying to, I'll have Mike explain that rule. There's a rule where you cannot scissor the heads. Looked like Cummings was okay there. Mike, how come he was okay?
Well, if you've got an arm encircled, if you've got a head and an arm encircled, then you can go to a figure 4. If you've got a straight scissors, as we saw in the match earlier, there was no arm encircled, just a straight head scissors, that's illegal. But with the head draped, and in fact, I don't know if he actually tied up the ankles or not. There's actually one scenario where it becomes a technical violation. You let it continue, and it actually scores a point if you lock up. But if you've got a head and arm, you can continue in that position, and I think that's where they were just then.
Well, here we are in the third round. Randy Calicote of Timpanogos leads Nick Cummings of Pleasant Grove 4-2. Calicote with the under tie and has him there on the elbow. Now Cummings trying to just hold on and get into a better position here. They're on the edge of the mat. Comes up to the bear hug. Calicote puts Cummings right on his back with the toss there. He'll get 2 takedown and definitely earn some near fall here, as it looks like he has Cummings pretty tight. On the edge of the mat, if you're Calicote, you want to know right where you're at. If you're Cummings, you also want to know where you're at. You can flee the mat while you're on your back. Calicote now trying to apply some pressure, make it real uncomfortable for Cummings. The ref trying to get in there to see some daylight, and it looks like it's vanishing. Cummings trying to load up on the body there, but not too little too late as the pin was called. Great effort by both wrestlers, but in the end, it's your 2003 state champion for 4A, Randy Calicote from Timpanogos.